Greetings and welcome to Nathan Nile Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Nile. This is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that happens. And, okay, I have me here a chicken Cobb salad. And 7-Eleven got some new flavors. This one, watermelon drift with black and white tea. That only happens on accident. The tab is stuck. I can't do it on purpose, but I always do it on accident. Interesting. I taste the watermelon and I taste like a little bit of the tea. It's not blowing my mind, but it tastes good. It's okay. Listen, I just went for a jog. And when I say a jog, I do mean a jog. I went, I went to a park near me, and I looked it up online. It says 5 laps is 3 miles. I did 3 laps, which is more than usual. I usually just do 2, and it's usually like, okay, jog a little, walk a little, jog a little, walk a little. And this time, and that's, usually I do 2. This time I was like, let's push it to a 3rd, because I haven't been taking care of myself lately. And when I say that, I mean I've been eating more sweets, more candy, more cookies. And I've been working out less. I mean, I'm still in half decent shape. Because like, half of it is just that, I work 10 hours a day. And that's it. I'm on my feet 10 straight hours. I want to do a lot of working out after that. Or before that. Well, it's not always 10 hours, but most of my shifts are 8 or 9 hours. But then that includes an hour walking there, and then an hour walking back home. I don't want to then, have one of my spare hours exercising. So I have it near me. Let's get some ranch. You're like, isn't ranch really fatty? I don't care. It tastes good. I mean, I'm eating a salad, okay? I'm trying to get at least some fruits and vegetables in my body. And avoid dehydration because it's hot outside. I tried to go before the afternoon, before it really hits the 90s, but it's still hot. Playing raid right now. Got on autobiography. I'm 11 and up. I'm farming right now. I'm getting kind of tired of it a little bit just because, well, like Tag Arena, I made it to silver and then I got kicked out and then I made it back. It's weird. I'm too good for bronze, but I'm not good enough for silver. So every week when they do the rankings, I just keep going back and forth, back and forth. But hey, at least progress is being made because, hey, I finally one-shotted the Demon Lord on Nightmare. And now I can quick battle. So, if you're able to unlock the biggest box on that level on one try, you can now do quick battle. So now, and I know that most of the time when I do quick battle, it's not going to max it out, at least not right now. But I've been two-shotting it on Nightmare most of the time anyway, so hey, this frees up another half hour for me to just push a button. Look, I just unlocked the box. And now I just got to get good enough to do Ultra Nightmare. It's going to be a while before I hit that, but I'm going to get it. Also, I've been thinking about it. I might have been a little mean in my review of Power Rangers Samurai, but look, 2 things. First and foremost, we haven't even touched on the subject of, is this cultural appropriation? Because look, it's about samurai, and yet, you got a white boy who's like teaching every minority the way of the samurai. Have you seen, there's a Tom Cruise movie called The Last Samurai, where I never bothered to watch it. I'm just not a huge Tom Cruise fan, but according to the description, Tom Cruise teaches like the emperor's, soldiers how to fight. I'm like, wait, what? Like, have you ever seen the Chappelle Show? Mooney has the perfect reaction to that, because he's like, nope, no. I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna call it The Last Nigger. It'll be starring Tom Hanks. I got a pizza I'm gonna heat up later. It's been a busy day for me. I woke up, I did laundry, got groceries. You know that feeling when you get a little bit too much? You get a little bit too much food for your freezer, and it's not big enough to hold it. And so you gotta Tetris this shit to make sure it actually all fits. That's a good feeling when you actually make it. And an even better feeling when you're like, I made it! I did it! And then you look to the side and you're like, fuck, I forgot 2 things. And you're just like, well, let me squeeze this right here, slide this in here. Oh my god, they fit! Can the door close? It still closes! Don't worry, I'm gonna eat half of it by the end of the week. I'm a fat ass. Supposed to have 2 days off this week, Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday, I'd probably go, because on Wednesdays, Salvation has half off on everything. So I've been like, next time I'm off on a Wednesday, go to Salvation. But I might not have that Wednesday off. I'm definitely gonna have Thursday off, because I specifically requested that off. So I'm gonna hang out with some friends, do a thing. But if I get Wednesday off, like, I will try to hit Salvation again. Also, Fuel Bean, I still go there pretty regularly. I think they're starting to recognize me. I go in, I get some snacks and drinks, but it's like one Sunday a month that I'm going when I do the game nights, because that's the only time I'm in Southtown right now. And then, but yeah, because like when I go on Sunday, the taco stand's not open. So I've been looking forward to going in the morning to get, to get Salvation, because then walking back home, I got an excuse to stop by, get some tacos. Also, I don't know if I addressed this. Normally, my AC is off, but today it's on because it's hot outside, and I just came back from running. Oh yeah. Also, let's finish the conversation. Power Ranger Samurai. We can talk and argue about whether or not this shit is cultural appropriation. I mean, I guess you can say, would it be stereotyping to make the Red Ranger Asian? Maybe. But every fucking Red Ranger is a white guy. Literally. If they're not a white guy, I think there have been 4 times where it was a black guy and 3 times where it was a girl. And I think all 3 of those girls were white. Because I know in this one, in Samurai, eventually his sister Lauren takes over for him. I don't know the story there. I know there are a lot of people who didn't like that. I've heard a lot of discourse around the show, even though, so we'll see what happens when we get to that. And I know Amelia from Cosmic Fury and SPD, when the A Squad comes back, A-Team turns out, oh, their Red Ranger is female. Which was a huge deal, because first ever. I'm just saying, like, the Blue Rangers I can think of, I meant the Asian Rangers I can think of. You have Trini, obviously. You got the Blue Rangers from Lightspeed and Overdrive. Why is the Blue Ranger always Asian? Oh, So now that I think about it, I have no idea what ethnicity the Red Ranger in Ninja Storm is. I never bothered to look that up. I'm just saying. You have a perfect excuse to be progressive. And you're still like, nah, he's gonna be a white guy. As someone who's not a white guy, it just kind of sucks. But I'll say this, because I was watching the third episode and I was pissed. And you know what? Rightfully so about a lot of it. However, there's one thing that I realized. Maybe I'm just angry because this show isn't as good as the one I just watched. Because after watching Time Force, I feel like no show's gonna look good, like by comparison, right? Time Force is goated. But there are times, because then I watched, you watch any show, you watch the Megazord battles, and you're like, how is half the city not being destroyed by these fights? Because there was a scene in there where, like, in the third episode of Samurai, he's just running away from the monster, and there's a car driving, and it gets hit by a monster, and I'm like, you just got someone murdered. You just murdered an entire family with your stupid antics. Are we just going to gloss over that fact? Are we really just going to gloss over that fact? But I'm like, it's a kid's show, and I think they assume that you're going to assume that, hey, if we don't specifically say someone died, they probably made it out all right, fine in the end. Which is stupid, but whatever. That's the rules. If they don't tell you specifically that someone did die, they probably survived. Anyways, I think I might be, I'm just saying, I probably have been just a little too hard on that show. I will try to give a little bit more grace in the future. I'm going to finish my salad. I actually did want to talk a little bit about Madden stories and some of my favorite franchises, but that alone could take half an hour, and I just don't feel like doing that much. So I'm gonna finish my salad, and I'm letting you know, will there be more videos? Maybe. Will any of them be edited? Possible. Unlikely. This month, like what few free days I do have off, I've got shit scheduled, so you might not be seeing me that much for the rest of July. But in August, you also might not see me that much. I've already got a couple things scheduled for then. I'm really building up my social life. And I am trying to get back to exercising more. Does it? Because everyone talks about exercise makes you feel better. It doesn't! It makes me feel tired and hungry and angry. But I also know it's good for me. It's the right thing to do. So I'm trying to live my best life. And that includes not just today, but hey, 40 years from now, take care of my body today so that, I'm not in a wheelchair at age 50. I mean, I'm damn near 40. It's not too late yet, but it feels like it could be getting too late too soon, So let's take care of shit today. Anyways, that's it. It's been a surprisingly one of the coolest summers I can recall. But that's also because, I don't know if we've had a 100-degree day. We've had days with feel-like temperatures of 100 degrees. I don't know if we've had maybe 2 or 3 100-degree days here, which is so fucking weird for Texas. Because I think it was 2022 where we set a record with 108 days with over 100 degrees. And I think in August we had 22 straight days over 100. So I'm not necessarily looking forward to next month. But I'm alive, I'm surviving, I'm thriving, I'm having fun, living my life, bro, living my life. Joined a new team on Power Rangers, and I'm actually having more fun. They seem like some good people. And it's actually funny, this whole kind of full circle moment, because I remember when I was still young and joining this game, someone joined our alliance who's like, oh wow, this motherfucker is so overpowered. What the hell? And now I joined this alliance, which it's an open alliance with a lot of younger people, because I've learned, hey, you do more damage in a small alliance, in a big alliance of a lot of weak people, than a small alliance with a couple strong people. Especially if the strong people are all fighting over the same nodes. So let a lot of these weaker youngsters go after the red, the blues and the pinks, the red, blue and the red, and I go after the purple nodes. And it's all chewy groovy, you know? Oh, still? That's interesting. Anyways, my battle just finished, and it didn't finish leveling up some of the 3, but whatever. Yeah, and so now it's like, oh, everyone's like, what the hell is your secret? How are you so strong? And I'm just like, I don't know, bro, experience. I've just been at this longer than you, that's all. But yeah, cause like legit, we did damage. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna enjoy my day. And until the next time you see me, whenever the fuck that happens to be, because honestly, I just don't know right now. I have no plans. No plans. So, have a great day, week, month here, however long it is.